Hello again, students. Let's do the apple slicer slip up. Ooh, that sounds graphic. Find the average of your first three tests, then find your max average after your fourth and fifth test. So this is just an extension of a problem you've probably done already. You want to find your three test average and then score a 100 on your fourth test, find the average, and then score a 100 again on your fifth test, and then find the new average. So let's start with the first three test average. So you scored 75, you scored 99, and then you scored a 63. So overall, I wonder what your average is. You have average kind of below and then pretty darn good. Let's divide by 3. Let's see what we got here. One thing that's going to help is if you keep track of your points that you've already scored. So the 75 plus the 99 plus the 63 is 237 points. Okay, 237 points divided by 3. See what that is? That's an average of 79. Okay, cool. All right, now your fourth test max average, you add 100 to that. So now imagine you scored 337 points after your fourth test. Again, so to go to the max, it's imagining you scored a 100 perfect score. It could happen. You scored 99, so what's one more point? So add 100, 337 divided by 4, 337 divided by 4. It's going to be a decimal, so it's okay. Include all the decimals. It says right there. Round to the first decimal if needed. If needed. If it's needed, it won't be. Okay. So 84.25. Okay. It will not be needed, by the way. So just it won't be. 25 is easy to round to, or sorry, 25 is easy to write. You don't need to round to the nearest tenth. So we'll leave that as 84.25. Now let's do the fifth test. So you score 100 points again. So your 337 now becomes a 437. You just keep knocking these out the park. Be careful, you've now taken a fifth test. So 437 divided by 5 tests, holy cow, is going to get you to an 87.4. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So you jump from a 79 to an 87.4 in 2 tests. That's pretty darn good, kids. Nice work. What else is there? I think that's about it. We found the 3 test average. We jumped up by so much. I might add some extra questions. You may ask, like, what was the jump? So what was the jump from test 3 to 4? So, like, how much did you increase? We'll just do 84.25 minus 70. We'll do that really quick. You would just take your 84.25 minus 79. That would give you your jump. You jumped 84.25 minus 79. You jumped 5.25 points. That's pretty good. It's half a grade. And then what about from 4 to 5? How did you jump from test 4 to test 5? We'll take your test 5, 87.4 minus 84.25. Let's see what that jump is. 87.4 minus 84.25 is a jump of only 3.15. Oh no, it seems like as we keep getting better, the tests don't really jump as much. Yeah, that has to do with number of tests. Obviously, if you think about this way, you did a 50 on your first test, and then you tested 100. That's a pretty big jump. Okay, you went from 50 to 100, right? Well, if you've already scored a 100 a couple times and it's your 5th test, that dividing by 5 is what really kind of hurts the whole increase, because now you've got to spread that increase over 5 tests. So as you take more and more tests, your average is going to have less and less of an impact because you're dividing by a larger number. So whatever change you made, whether it be plus 100, or anything else, it's not going to be as impactful because you now have to divide by a bigger number. So it gets more dispersed, you could say. So pretty big jump, and then, hey, I'll still take it. That's still a pretty good jump right there. So that's how you do averages with the max testing and everything, and I think that's it. All right, cool. That's it for the apple slicer slip up. See you in class.